Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode here of the Top 5 Seed Series. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually back looking at some simplistic seeds. I wanted to make it nice and easy for you guys to spawn into the world and also have a few new features from 1.19 and have some more difficult features if you wanted to actually go into that and venture into the more difficult side of Minecraft. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, all locations are in the chunk base link in the description below. I don't post them in my videos because then you have to copy them. Just click on the chunk base link and be good to go there. We are in Java Edition 1.19.2. That's pretty much it. I don't want to waste your time. Let's get into seed number 1. Alrighty guys, coming in at seed number 1, we have this absolute beautiful seed. So you're going to spawn into a nice flat area. Now when I found this seed, I was actually looking for how I can make this as flat as I could be and make this video kind of easy for beginners. That's how I went. So you're gonna spawn into this forest biome. Go ahead, get yourself some wood. You can even get yourself some stone and stuff like that, and then head over to this village where you're gonna find this kind of easy village. But if you're a new player, this is actually really important to you because this village will allow you to get food right away, and that is one of the most crucial things in Minecraft's player base. Now what we're going to do is actually head into this plains where we're going to find this massive open, and it's nice clean open area, right? It's nothing too advanced, but then if you're kind of like, you want to dabble, you want to go into the more advanced stuff here, you can actually go into here where you're going to have these beautiful mountains. Now they're nothing crazy. Like I said, this is more of a beginner seed. We don't want to go over there yet. This is more of a beginner seed, but you're gonna have a little bit of terrain generation to make it just all that much more easier for you to be able to play. So if you want to dabble, you want to go a little more experimental with what you're doing, go ahead, go over here. Now if you want a little more loot, you know, the gardens over at your initial village weren't doing the job, right? Come on over to this one over here where you're gonna have this beautiful little village. Now you have a few more hay bales. You're gonna get more of a head start in this village. It's a little easier to come by, and it's just kind of cool. And then yeah, so you have lots of easy terrain. You have 2 villages, and then if you want to dabble in a little more complicated terrain, you can, and it's all pretty much off your spawn point. There's not much you have to really worry about. Now, leading into seed number 2, we have the same type of concept. We have the same thing that I was talking about in the last seed. I wanted to keep it a bit easy, but if you wanted to dabble, you definitely 100% could. So, if you take a look, your spawn point is quite easy. You know, you have this little river here. If you go across, you're going to have a little bit of flat terrain up here. Nice, beautiful flowered plains biome. And then you're gonna have a village. Now this village isn't anything crazy. I find the more hay bales the better, like the better in a seed, but this one actually does come with a blacksmith, so you're gonna be able to get that basic loot, but the more hay bales the better, and this one just has 2 gardens, no hay bales. But if we head back to our spawn location, you're gonna find where things get a little more interesting with this seed. Where is our spawn location? Did I just totally get lost? We're just gonna head back there naturally. See, so if we head back to our spawn location, you're gonna find this little mountain range. Now what's really cool about this mountain range, what I love about it, is this. Check this out. You have this absolute stunner. Isn't that cool? I find that so cool that you have this really interesting kind of cave generation area. Now it's more of like a ravine that got cut off by a mountain, but then they co-inflicted and it created this really cool crater. Now this will actually connect up to a bigger mountain range that's going to lead you to village number 2. Now village number 2 is my favorite in the whole seed because check it out. It goes across the damn river. Almost. You know what? If you could help them out, add a little bit of oak wood and make it go all the way across, and you have hay bales. So over here, you're going to get insta food. You don't really have to farm for it. So not many, but it's here. Now, if you are a nut for the new 1.19 features, you're going to be able to come over here right at the end of this mountain and head to this small one. Now, if we go kind of just on the outside of it, heading toward this bigger one that we're going to look at, and we dig straight down, you're going to find one of the ever so useful, and I think probably best addition that was ever added to Minecraft, the ancient city. Go ahead, loot it so you can loot more of them. That's what they're there for. But if we fly back up, we're gonna find ourselves this beautiful Stony Peak biome. And why I say beautiful is because normally when I find these, they're really intrusive, and they're in kind of awkward areas, but you're gonna find yourself in the middle of there are three giant mountains right here. So you're there, you're good to go. Everything looks great in this seed, and I absolutely love it. Now, coming in at seed number 3, we have one of my favorite, and I absolutely love this. If you take a look, you're going to spawn into beautiful flat land. Now, the reason I chose this seed is, again, I was trying to keep it easy. I was trying to keep it simple, but the way this generation. So first, let's jump the river and head over to here, where you're going to find your small little village. Nothing insane, nothing crazy, but you're going to have melons. You're going to have 2 stacking farms, so you're automatically going to get food, and hay bales. So you're good to go. Hay bales, most important feature in the game. But if we head back to our spawn point, I think you actually already saw it. We have this really kind of interesting and unique terrain generation behind you, where you have this cool mountain biome. Now, this mountain biome I wish stretched out to the ocean, so we would get that cutoff that we normally see in these really cool cliff biomes, but nonetheless, that's totally fine. It doesn't matter. We're gonna have this beautiful terrain generation that leads into another one that we'll touch in after we talk about this teeny weeny little village that kind of makes no sense over here. This village has hay bales, a lot of them. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, this village sucks. No, it doesn't. Start out on your first day and go get hay bales. I promise, I absolutely promise you, this will change the way you start the game. Now, if we just kind of turn around over here, you're going to have this giant waterfall coming off of this beautiful mountain biome, and it looks fantastic. Now, it actually does stretch out to a really vast mountain range where there's a bunch of mountains directly beside each other, and it just kind of doesn't make sense. It just stretches for a couple hundred blocks, actually. So if you really wanted, and then you have this cave, obviously. I wanted to touch on this. You have this ruinous portal that's completely ruined. It's kind of a troll, if you ask me. And then you have a cool cave system that cuts into the mountain. So that being said, this has really cool flat terrain. If you wanted to build in savanna biome, if you're okay with the gross grass, maybe you're a beginner Minecraft player, the savanna biome is definitely one of the easier ones to play in for sure. It's nice, open, has farm animals. It's pretty freaking cool. And then you're gonna have the cool new features if you really wanted to dabble in them. So there's that. Now, this one I'm kind of straying away from what I just said and what I was kind of hinting at before. This one, you spawn into a nice flat area, but it doesn't really last long. It has a really cool kind of decrease here. It goes down to nothingness. And then if we go up here, you have this really kind of interesting, kind of like, I don't know. It's just kind of snow. But then if we go to the end of it and right about here, dig straight down. If you see me looking over to my, oh wait, you can't see me. If you see, I'm testing something, I forgot. You dig straight down and it goes to here, and there you go. You have this really kind of interesting ancient city for you to loot, so you can loot more of them. It's the pinnacle of usefulness, as I like to say. But if we fly back out, that's not the important part of the video. If we fly back out, you're gonna find this beautiful mountain biome. Cool, no meadow, but interesting stony peaks. Now for the meadow. Where's the meadow? Where's the meadow? If we go to this one and we fly kind of backwards, we're gonna find, where is it? Where's my meadow? Oh no, I've lost the meadow biome. Have I actually? There's a beautiful meadow. Here it is. No? Where's the meadow? Oh my god, where's spawn? Now I'm panicking. Where's the meadow? I know it's here. So spawn point's here. If we go this way? No? This way? Maybe? Meadow biome. I knew it was here. I knew it existed. If we find our beautiful meadow biome, as you can see, I absolutely love the middle of this because you just have to raise it up a few layers, and then you have beautiful flat terrain inside of this giant meadow biome that's kind of isolated. It has no real entrance, so you could even build a giant cave system leading into it with a really cool entrance point. And I think it'd be really cool to do. And then over here you have a beautiful stony peak biome, but no meadow, so not easy to build. And then a secret village for you to go explore. Now, coming in at seed number 5, it was a little weird. It was a little strange strange in my eyes, because seed number 5, whoa, look at all, oh, nope, they fixed it. I tried to zoom in on that. I don't have Optifine. This is 1.19.2, and I haven't updated my Optifine yet. But seed number 5, it's kind of weird. You have this beautiful, massive, open and flat, what is this thing called? A plains biome. But then, for some reason, the generation of this seed was like, hey, have mountain ranges in the middle of nowhere for absolutely no reason. We're just gonna flop them right beside you, and they're gonna make real no sense of why they're here, because they technically don't connect. But then it gets even weirder. You're gonna have this beautiful windswept biome. It's a windswept savanna biome. As you can see, there's really no reason for there to be a savanna here. There's no jungle or anything. It just kind of happens to be here. And then you have a tiny, and I mean a sliver of a mangrove biome that climbs up the side of this mountain and actually ends there. And then you have this cool jungle where, if you wanted a few more features from the new mangrove biomes, but you didn't want to have to explore a ginormous one, you have this, where you actually will be able to find the new frogs. Looking great, right? Little stompers. I want to get one on NSG and call it Stomper now. But then, if we go over here, my favorite part of this seed is this little grove. This little, like, water area where it feels like it carved itself out, and it looks great. So if you were going to do, I don't even know what you would do here. It's not even connected to anything. It just looks phenomenal in my eyes. And then, yeah, you have this beautiful terrain in the background. You're going to be good. You're going to have fun with this seed, I think. I'm pretty confident you'll have fun with this seed. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode here of the Top 5 Seed series. If you guys are new to the channel and you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, because I appreciate it more than you could ever believe. And I kind of recorded this video different as a test, so something new is coming very soon, maybe. If everything's working, I've been struggling, but if everything's working, it'll be good. So if you did enjoy this video and you want to help support the channel even more, you can leave a like and a comment, because that feeds the little algorithm monster, and it eats up your likes and it eats up your comments, and it poops out more views for me. So then they can like and feed it, and then it poops out more views, and then more of you can see the videos, and then the videos can keep getting better. I've sunk too much money into this already, man. You'll see why here in another week or two. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.